Prince Andrew's Royal Lodge risks spiraling out of control as new maintenance prices are revealed. Prince Andrew faces a hefty $190,000 bill to stop his Royal Lodge property from spiraling out of control, according to a UK property expert. The disgraced Duke of York, 65, was poised to leave the Royal Lodge after his brother King Charles cut him off financially late last year. In a desperate bid to pinch a few pennies, Andrew has kept himself busy by taking on yard work at the house after no longer being able to afford help. As a result, the 21-acre garden is in a shocking state. Now it appears as though Andrew is in need of a professional intervention if he wants the estate looking as good as it once did, a UK property expert told GB News. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Maintaining 21 acres of gardens at a property like Royal Lodge would typically require a dedicated team of 4 to 6 gardeners, depending on the complexity of the landscaping. Fisher went on, costs can vary, but hiring experienced gardeners could range from $37,000 to $50,000 annually per gardener, meaning the total annual maintenance bill could easily exceed $190,000. This would cover routine tasks like mowing, pruning, planting, and general upkeep to ensure the grounds remain in top condition, he noted. Despite the royals' best efforts at developing a green thumb, the 30-room mansion is reportedly surrounded by shrubbery and woodland. It mimics the situation inside the residence, after Charles kick-started the process of removing precious artifacts due to maintenance and security concerns. Andrew has resided at the sprawling property since 2004 and currently lives there with his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. He narrowly avoided eviction last year after finding a mystery financial backer at the 11th hour. He has since faced calls from the UK government to reveal the source of his newfound funding. Earlier this week, Andrew faced fresh eviction calls after it emerged that he held a business meeting with China's ambassador to the UK just days before his links to an alleged Chinese spy became public. Prince Andrew could bring royal family down with him as King Charles faces crisis. The Duke of York was forced back into hiding after one of his close confidants was banned from entering the UK after being accused of being a Chinese spy, with this scandal bringing the royal family's finances scrutiny once again. The latest scandal to engulf Prince Andrew could be big enough to bring down the royal family, an expert has claimed. The Duke of York was forced back into hiding at the end of 2024 after his close relationship with an alleged Chinese spy came to light as he was described as a close confidant of Yang Tenghua. He was banned from the UK after being accused of spying for China and of developing relationships with politicians to be leveraged by the hostile state. He also formed an unusual degree of trust with Andrew, with this coming to light in December when a special immigration appeals tribunal upheld a Home Office order banning him from the UK on national security grounds following a long-running legal battle. It was another setback for Andrew, who stepped back from the public eye and royal duties after a humiliating interview with Emily Maitlis about his relationship with paedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein in 2019. He was absent from King Charles' Christmas gathering at Sandringham. Now fears have been raised that the Chinese spy scandal could be fatal for trust in the royal family as it deals with his murky finances. He is reportedly having his life bankrolled by a mysterious benefactor, and mystery surrounds how much money he has made as a businessman and diplomat. Mr. Tenghua was even invited to the Duke's birthday party in 2020 and supported him through the Epstein scandal, meaning he had access to royals and royal property. Andrew Loney, royal biographer, told the Sun's royal exclusive show, "It's probably the most damaging of Andrew's scandals. It's more damaging than Epstein. I think the story is going to run right through next year. He's always been much more vulnerable to the financial scandals in his life than the sexual ones. It's going to have to lead to greater transparency about royal finances." This has unlocked a whole series of events that I think are going to be very damaging to the monarchy. It's the tip of the iceberg. When those stories come out, I think he's going to be complete toast. The danger is that he's going to bring the royal family down with him. It adds to claims from another royal insider that Andrew's ongoing scandals had been a source of distress for King Charles. They said, "The Duke of York is becoming a lump in the throat for the King Charles, who's already facing health and other crises within the family. It has been difficult for the monarch to get rid of the disgraced royal." Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson's family living room we never see. The Duke and Duchess of York reside at Royal Lodge at Windsor. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson might have divorced almost 30 years ago, but the Duke and Duchess of York continue to share a close bond, and the former couple live together at Royal Lodge, a £30 million property in the heart of Windsor Great Park in Berkshire. Prince Andrew and Sarah, both 64, have lived at the royal residence since 2004, when his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, granted the Duke to lease to the property the year prior, under the expectation that renovations would be undertaken to repair, renew, uphold, clean and keep in repair, and where necessary rebuild the home. More recently, Andrew's brother, King Charles, is said to be applying pressure on him to vacate the property and instead move to nearby residency, Frogmore Cottage, the former home of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Royal Lodge, a 19th-century Grade II listed building, sits on 90 acres of land and has more than 30 rooms, including 7 bedrooms and a saloon. But we rarely get a glimpse inside the home. One room we never get to see is their family living room. One photo from inside the private royal residency shows how palatial the lounge rooms are at Royal Lodge. There are numerous sofas scattered around the room which are draped in green, pink and red paisley patterns. For Monty Don's British Gardens, which starts on Friday on BBC Two at 8 p.m. He explores gardens all over Britain, including the garden at Birkhall, which he describes as the royal couple's favourite garden. There's a 2-acre area which, 10 years ago, was just an empty patch. But to commemorate the birth of Prince George, an arboretum was planted there. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.